Wrigley Field, H.A. Chapman Stadium in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Florida Atlantic Owls and the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. Reese Davis, Dave Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Owls head coach. He comes into this game with a very potent passing offense.
Gonna run it. It's Bernard. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll ride him again. Got enough for the first down. At the 40, there he goes. A very productive run. Gets it inside the 40 all the way down to the 38-yard line. And the Owls come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Hauls it in. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. How about this? They go empty on 2nd and 2. Wasting no time slinging it around. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And after that last completion netted a big fat 0, they're looking at 2nd and 10. Was to pass. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. Looking for more room. At the 20. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And that's good plays back-to-back, getting him on the ground. And I tell you what, just good job wrapping him up, not letting him get yards after contact and make your defense really have to work harder. Great job getting downhill, making tackles, and now you're set up pretty good. 3rd and medium, probably a passing situation. Nice physicality by this defense.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Rushes on. Makes the grab. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Fresh set of downs going up top. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Long way to go on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Got 8 on 1st down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Handoff again. And it looks as if Florida Atlantic will have enough for the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for space. It's Bernard.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
The give. Breaks into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They'll run it. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Now he's looking to throw it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
We're already in the 1st quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Trying to slip through and pick it up. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Not able to pick up that 1st down, David, but if I'm them, I'm going again right here on 4th.
Man, I think you knew that on 3rd and 2, short yard situation. You got it close to 4th and inches. Now we're going to get this 1st down.
After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. Florida Atlantic tries to move the chains on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to throw on 1st. Got it in the middle. It's Henry. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Drops back on 1st down. Out wide left. It's Messer.
This guy is lightning fast. You see him come out of the break on the slant. QB got it to him early. What a weapon.
And the Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They're all over him. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5.
Second and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Keeping his eyes downfield. Fires to the middle. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end. Wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
On target. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Owls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. It's a big stride inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Owls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. He's changing the play. He's going for the goal line. And he's in. On the ground, it's Bernard. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to it. Turning it on. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The handoff. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. On the run, deep down the right side. Complete downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Going to the run, it's Bernard. And he takes it in for the Owls, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Fresh center downs going to the air. That's caught. It's Garcia.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Finds his target. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Plows his way ahead. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Fresh set of downs going up top. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Zings it complete to the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Right down the... The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. I say that because they had a lot of success, but they're still losing because the defense can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone here in the second half.
And it's exactly that, David. You got to create momentum here early in the second half. You only do that by going out, marching the ball down the field, and scoring right away, trying to put pressure on the opposing offense.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keeps it moving. It's Farrell. Got 9 yards on the play. Leaves him with 3rd and a yard. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Drives inside. There he goes. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Wants to throw one first. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. 2nd and long here. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll take a deep shot here. Goes high to pull it in. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Finds his man. It's Henry. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. The Owls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Drops back on first down. Gets rid of it.
Every quarterback in football at every level will see ghosts. If you hit him, if you make him uncomfortable, and he knows you're coming time after time again, good things don't happen usually at the quarterback spot.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long first down marker just short of the goal line. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It is true as he puts... Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
And I think one thing people don't take into account.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Got to make the play on 4th. And the incomplete pass. A snap, lost a throw to start this drive. Escapes the pressure going right. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Makes the grab. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Holloway. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. They just keep firing. Caught close to the marker. It's Messer. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Snap on 1st down. Wants to throw. Hit as he throws. Finds his big tight end. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Look out! And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The snap sets up to throw. Left side is Tillman. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Owls! So they fought all the way back, and it's a one-possession game. Follow the blockers. the offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was...
And the quarter... Fresh set of downs going up top. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide. So here comes the Florida Atlantic offense ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Reels it in. On the move at the 30. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. And the Owls come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Wants to throw on first. Makes the catch. It's Messer. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Drops back on first down. Hauls it in. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Hey, even those balls that are thrown near the line of scrimmage that are going to the running backs and to the tight ends, those small passes can go for big gains. Great job getting the mitts up in the air and deflecting that football.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Moving the pocket, it's Peters. Out wide left, it's Henry. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires immediately. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. The Owls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Holloway. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Throws to the wideout. Left side is Henry. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
Dumps it to the back. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Some QBs see it right off the jump, believe what they see, and they go in and they go for it regardless. And I think right there, he knew where he wanted to go with the football, and he missed. But it looked like to me he was forcing it a little bit too much.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Has it! He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Looking for a man. It's Peters. Under pressure. Good job just to get rid of that one.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Oh, pressure's coming. Out wide left, it's Holloway. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Snap on first down, wants to throw. It's dropped after taking the hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry. But they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Dropping back, it's Peters. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Owls. They'll start this drive from the 42. Fresh set of downs going up top. Looking left. Got his man downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Now on first down from the 43. Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Moving out to the right. Unloads to the wideout. Right side, it's Messer. He's stopped.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. That's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game. But it all comes down to this play right here.
Snapped on 4th down. Snags it. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Owls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Scanning the field, it's Peters. Escapes the pressure to his right. He's going to run it. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. You could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football, and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, this defense is still playing so hard here late in the game in the fourth quarter. Offense taking a shot into the end zone. Defender in incredible position, and he's able to knock that one away incomplete.
On the move. On the move, he fires. He's got it. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Owls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Still looking to his right. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run. But that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. Second down, going to throw it. Rush is on. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now